Yes, guys. So we are doing question number 19. Okay, and after 19, I'll just clarify that what is question number 14, what is mistake there. What is 11th question, what is mistake there. There are two mistakes there. After that, okay, those two questions will be solved. Now in 20th question, here it was written as 13 alpha is equal to pi, but not 13, it is 15 alpha by alpha equal to pi. And here it was cos 4 alpha was also, cos alpha, cos 2 alpha is not there, it is only cos alpha. And answer is 1.64 and root 5 plus 3. Okay, and in 19th one, answer is not 1.24, but it is 1.2 raised power 4. 2 raised power 4 means 16. It is 1.69 19. Okay, so let me take this further. We were doing 1.4 cos 48 plus 12 is cos 60 degree, no problem. Cos 36 degree, it is within bracket. Second bracket we have cos 108 degree. We can write it as cos 90 degree plus 18 degree. So that means 108 degree. Okay, plus cos 60 is 1.2 in bracket. In the out of bracket we have cos 36 degree, that means then is root 5 plus 1.4, and sin 18 is root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Okay, these two values we have substituted of cos 36 degree and cos sin 18 degree, because in the end we have this cos 72 written as cos 90 minus 18 degree, that means sin 18 degree. Okay, and cos 36 degree is there. Okay, so that we have substituted the two values of these in the end of the brackets. Now let us solve it further. It is 1.4 within bracket, cos 60 is 1.2, cos 36 is root 5 plus 1 upon 4. In second bracket, cos 90 plus 18 degree is minus, cos 90 plus theta is second quadrant. So in second quadrant cos is negative. It is minus sin 18 degree. Try to understand. Plus 1.2. Now it is under root 5 plus 1 and root 5 minus 1, that means a plus b, a minus b. It will be 5 minus 1 upon 16 in the denominator. Why? Because under root 5 square, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square. A square is under root 5 square is 5, and this is minus 1 here. Okay, that we can just check it. Okay, so that is the point here. 5 minus 1.60, and that value we have taken here. Now let us solve it further. This is 1.4. If I take 4 LCM in the first bracket, so it will give us 2 plus 1 means 3 plus root 5. It will be here because this is 2 plus and root 5 plus 1, and that will be this one. Okay. In the next question, next bracket, we have sin 18 degree. And sin 18 degree is, okay, sin 18 degree is minus sin root 5 minus 1 upon 4, which is plus 1.2. Okay, within second bracket, is in the third bracket, we have 4 by 16. That means 1 upon 4. Okay, so it will give us, what is here? Okay, so it is 1.16 here. Okay, 1.4. Let me do this above. So if I write it down here, then it will give us, let me write it. This is 1.4, and from this also 4 LCM will be taken. 1.4 is there, 1.4. So 1.4 and this 1.4, let me take is 1.16. In the first bracket it is 3 plus root 5 upon 4. In second bracket, the second one is minus and root 5 plus 1, minus plus 1 and plus 2. It will be 3 minus root 5 upon 4. Try to understand. This is minus root 5, minus 1 plus 1, and this plus 2 here plus 1 and plus 2 is plus 3. 3 minus 2, 5 plus 4. It will further give us. Now this is a plus b, a minus b. So in the numerator we will have 9 minus 5 upon 16 into 16. For this 4 is a 16 here. So it is 4 upon 16 into 16. 4 is a 16. It is 1.64 here. So its answer is not 1 point this. How this 1.4 was there? It is 1.64, not 16. I'm sorry. In this one, in this question we have 1.64, not 1.16. So 19 question is 1. I'm sorry, it is 1.64 here. 1.64. This is 1.64 coming, and I'll check it further whether the same answer is coming here. Let me check. 1.4 we have taken here. Okay, and it was 1.4 because 136 is there. 1.4 from this, 1.4 from this, 1.4 from this. So there are 64 again, and 4 is this. So 16 into 16. So this is 16 to 16, and then 4 has come here, 9 minus 5 in the numerator. That means 4 only one can. So it is 1.64. Number of mistakes are there. I'm sorry. It is 1.64 answer. Please write it here. This is 1.64 answer. This is right inside here. Or if there is any calculation mistake is not there, that I can guarantee you. But the answer is maybe not matching, but it is 1.64, not 1.60. Okay, so that we will do in Hindi version also, and there I'll check that whether the answer is 1.64 or something. If there is any mistake, I'll correct there. Okay, so please see that version of mine also. Okay, so this is question number 19. So let me now take 20th question, and then I'll do question number 11 and 14 also. And that there is a mistake that I'll clarify. What is that mistake here? Okay, let me further clean it. Okay, now question number 20, which is the last question, but two questions which were some mistakes were there. I'll check them that what is the mistake. Even the students have reported that question is of sphere, but that I'll just correct that what is the question it must be. Okay, now let me take question number 20, which is the last one of this question series or lecture series. That's the last question here. Okay, 20th question says, this is if it says if 15 alpha is equal to 5, then prove that here it is cos alpha, cos 3 alpha it is, into cos 4 alpha, into cos 5 alpha, into cos 6 alpha, up to 6 alpha. It is equal to 1 upon 64 into bracket. In the numerator we have under root 5 plus 3. So under root 5 plus 3 upon 64. We can write it as under root 5 plus 3 upon 64. Let me first do this. So left hand side, solution we are finding out. Left hand side is cos alpha, cos 3 alpha. Here cos 2 alpha was also there, but that is not matching with the answer. Okay. That answer was not matching, so I have taken this question here. Cos alpha, cos 3 alpha, cos 4 alpha, cos 5 alpha, cos 6 alpha. Okay. Now here we have taken let 15 alpha. We are given here 15 alpha is equal to let 15 alpha equal to 5 or alpha equal to 5 by 15. And 5 by 15 means 180 degree upon 15. 15 and 15 to the 30, 12 degree. So it is 12 degree. If I write it as 12 degree, first let me write it as 5 by 15 into cos 3 pi by 15 into cos 4 pi by 15 into cos 5 pi by 15 into cos 6 pi by. Now there are certain questions. For example, this cos pi by 15, let me take as it is, and cos, this is 36 degree because 12 here 36. It is cos 36 degree. The value of this will be there. Cos, this is 48 degree. So let cos 4 pi by 15 as it is. We have taken cos 5 pi. This is 5 under 5, 5 3. This is cos 60 degree. Cos pi by 3 means 60 degree. Cos 6 pi by 3. This is cos 72 degree. Okay. Now cos pi by 15 and 4 pi by 15. Let me multiply them by 2. And this is cos pi upon 15 into cos 4 pi by 15. Now cos 36 we can write cos 60 degree is 1.2. Let me take into cos 36 degree, cos 72 degree, cos 36 degree, cos 72 degree can be written as 90 degree minus 18 degree, because 72 degree means 90 degree minus 18 degree. It will give us 1.2 here. This is 1.2, so 1.4 let me write. This is 1.2 and this is 1.2, 2 multiplied and 2 divided. Okay, so this is 2 cos. Now this 15 degree, if I write it as 12 degree and 40, 12 for the 48, it is nothing but 2 cos, but let me write 48 degree into cos 12 degree, because pi by 15, 12 degree. 4 pi by 15 is 48, 12 for the 48. Okay, so this is in degrees. Now this 1.2 I have taken already. Cos 60, cos 36, sorry. Cos 36 is root 5 plus 1 4 into. This is sin 90 degree because cos 90 minus theta, since cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, which will give us sin 18 degree. Okay, now this is 1.4. 2 cos A cos B is cos A plus B means 48 plus 12 is 60 degree plus cos 12, so 48 A minus B, 48 minus 12 is 36 degree. Okay, this is in the bracket here. Now this is under root 5 plus 1 upon 4 into sin 18 degree is root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Okay, so it will give us 1.4 here, cos 60 1.2 plus cos 36 root 5 plus 1 upon 4. Okay, this is A plus B, A minus B, that means 5 minus 1 upon 4 for the 16. So further it gives us 1 upon 4. Now if I take 4 LCM here, it will be 2 plus root 5 plus 1. In other bracket it is 4 by 16. 4 on the 4, 4 for the 16. 1.4 here. This is 1.4. Let me take it above. Finally, what do we get? we obtain 1.4 in bracket. It is 4 I have taken here. This is root 5 plus 3 into 1.4 further has come. So this is 1.4 here. 1.4 root 5 plus 3 upon 4. Okay. Now if the value comes out as as a root 5 minus 3, then it will be, or 3 minus root 3, that will be 4.16. That will give us again 1.4. So this is nothing but 4 for the 16, for the 64. This is root 5 plus 3, 164. This is the value here. Okay, so this is the right hand side. Now if we take here on root 5, sorry, 3 minus root 5 more upon 4, that will be 9 minus 5, then 4 upon 4, that will be cancelled out. Only 1.64 will be the answer then, but that is not possible here. So root 5 plus 3 upon 64 is coming. But because cos 12 if I had taken here, that would be 12 for the 24. So cos 24 degree was there. Okay, that value 24 is not, okay, cannot be changed into, so 90 minus 24 or 90 minus 54 if we take, no. 90 minus 36, no, because 24 difference is not possible. So only this is the answer here. Okay, so right inside here. Okay, question 20 can completed. Now I want to check, but I want to talk about those two questions as well. Mistakenly written. Let me talk about them. Now question 11. Let me first talk about. Here question 11 was in the end. I am talking about question 11. What is the mistake here? The mistake is that this is, it says 3 cos 72 degree is minus 4. Now here it is written sin is square, but this is sin cube 18 degree. We have to prove that this is equal to cos 36 degree. That is the point. This is not a square, that is cube here. That is the only mistake here. Okay, 3 cos 72 degree. This is 4 sin cube 18 degree. We have to prove that this is equal to cos 36 degree. So this is not a square, but 30, because of that answer was not coming. Now let me talk about this. Now 3 cos 72 degree solution. This is 11th question, which was left because of mistake here. The question was wrongly written. So let me take left hand side here. Left hand side is 3 into cos 72 degree minus 4 sin cube 18 degree. Now this can be written as cos 72 degree as cos 90 degree minus 18 degree minus 4 sin cube 18 degree. Now what is this? This is 3 cos 90 minus theta. We know 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. This is sin 18 degree. This has converted to sin 18 degree. Minus 4 sin cube 18 degree. This is cube here. Okay friends, this is the formula for sin 3 theta. Since sin 3 theta is equal to 3 sin theta minus 3 sin, 4 minus 4 sin cube theta. In place of theta here we have 18 degree. Okay, let me put that. So this is equal to sin of 3 into 18 degree. That means sin of 18 here 54 degree. Can be written as sin 90 degree minus 36 degree. Difference is 54 degree. Because 10 minus 6 is 4. Difference 9 minus 4 is 5. So this is 54 degree. Sin 54 degree can be written like this. But sin 90 minus theta, since sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay. It is nothing but cos 36 degree. Okay, so this is cos 36 degree, which we have reached up to. This is the same right hand side, and this is the right hand side. Proved and proved. Okay, so because of this one minor mistake, that was not a square but it was cube here, and that made this question, okay, not completed, or now completed. This 11th question is having power cube. Okay, this is proved. Now let us take question number 14 while also mistaken. Now what is the question number 14? The mistake that we talk about. Actually, the question number 14, this one, question number 14 is having not pi by 2, but it is pi by 5. Because if it is pi by 2, that means 1 only. That was not written, only this is the value, that cannot be possible. This is only pi by 5. Let me solve question number 14. What is given to us? Sine. It is, we are given here in 14, sine square pi by 5 into sine square 2 pi by 5. That is the point. We have to prove that this is equal to 5 by 16. Yeah, 5 by 16. We have to prove this. This is the question number 14. So it is not pi by 2, but it is pi by 5. Because 2 pi by 5 and pi by 5, they are similar to. Okay, so that kind of question was mistaken here. I'm sorry. Now solution. In solution, let me take left hand side. Is equal to sine square 5 by 5 into sine square 2 pi by 5. If 5 multiply by 2 divided by 2, that means we have to divide by 4. Why? Because it is 2 into sine 5 by 15 into sine 2 pi by 15 whole square. We change. Why? Because this is sine square, so this is square in multiplication. If a, b, c whole square, that means a square into b square into c square. Similarly, this is 2 square means 4 to cancel out. Sine square pi by 15, sine square 2 pi by 15. Now this is 2 sine b. But the formula for this, let me write that formula. Since 2 sine A sine b is equal to cos A minus b first minus cos A plus b. That's the point. Let me take this as cos A minus b. 2 pi. We can write either this minus this because minus theta, cos minus theta is positive. Let me write 2 pi by 15 minus pi by 15 and minus sine cos A plus b. Cos A plus b is cos 2 pi plus pi, that means 3 pi by 15, that we write directly. It will give us 1.4 cos 2 pi by 15. Sorry, this is what I'm writing, 5 not 15. I'm sorry friends, this is 5 here. But again I'm mistaken. This is 5, I'm sorry. Not 15 but 5. So sorry for this. It is 5 here, not 15. Because I just did that question, 20th one day 15 denominator. So that I'm writing here. So this is 5 only, I'm sorry. Okay, so let us do this. So 2 pi by 5, that means pi upon 5 only. 2 pi minus 5, that means pi by 5. Minus cos, this is 3 pi by 5. Okay, this value is there. Now pi by 5 is 36 degree. It is 36 degree, let me take. Because 3 into okay, let me take pi upon 5. That means 180 degree upon 5. 5 3 are 15 and 5 6 are 30. It's 36 degree. Okay, so it is 1.4 cos 36 degree. Minus cos, this is 36, 3 are 108. 3 times. It is 108 here. what is that value? Cos, it is cos 36 degree minus cos, you can write 90 plus 18 degree. Okay, if it comes out, let me check what it comes out. This is then sine 18 degree plus sine 18 degree. It will give us, because it is minus cos 90 plus theta. Cos 90 plus theta is in second quadrant, it is negative. It will be minus sine theta. It will give us 1.4 cos 36 degree minus plus here. This is minus sine 18 degrees. What do we get here? 1.4. It is now cos 36 degrees plus sine 18 degrees. It will further give us cos 36 degrees is root 5 plus 1 upon 4 plus root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Okay, so this is minus sign here. But if it is minus sign, this is 18, 8 will carry 3, 3, 3, 9 and 10 and 8. If it is plus sign, so we have to just cancel out. Cos 33 and root 5 plus 1 is on root 5 minus 1. And root 5 is coming. It means this is maybe root 5, not that value. Okay, let me just check it. This is minus 1 plus 1 cancelled out, only 2 root 5 upon 4 as I'll see. Okay, so that comes out to be, let me take it here. Again, this is mistake. I don't know why so many mistakes are given. This, the value is given, 1.4 is here, so this is 1.4. We have come out with this. This is root 5 plus root 5 upon 4. 4 is LCM here, minus 1 plus 1 cancel out. Okay, so let us say it will give just 2 root 5 upon 4. This is 1.4, means 1.4, 1.4, 1.16 and 2 root 5. That is root 5 upon 8. 2 1 is 2, 2 4, 2 8 is 16. Root 5 upon 8, not this. And if I rationalize this, then root 5 will come in. This is root 5 upon 8. This is the second correction here. So root 5 upon 8 is coming. Okay. So this is square root 5. How can we cancel out that? Because here it is minus sign. Cos A minus B. It is sin sign. It is cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Okay. It's not cos A cos B. Yeah. So that is the answer here. So this is root 5 upon 8. But 2 is further cancelled out. It is root 5 upon 8. This is the answer here. So this is right inside here. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the second correction. The root 5 upon 8, not 5 upon 16. So if root 5 is cancelled out, then it will be 2 upon 4. 2 upon 4 means if it is minus sign, suppose, then minus root 5 and minus plus 1, 2 upon 4, that will be there. That means 1.8 then will be answer, not 5. So it is root 5 upon this. Okay, so root 5 upon 8 is down. Not that value. So this is second correction, third correction I think. There are 3 corrections and the last one, that value is also there. So this is the end of all the questions. Okay, so this is a correction here we have done. Because I think students have given these wrong answers, but that I have corrected now. So please, because if the questions is not wrongly written, then answer must be same. Okay, but there is no if and but here. Okay, so this ends this lecture series. Alright, now in the next lecture series, we'll talk about inverse of trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. What are those inverse trigonometric functions that are talked about in the next lecture series? Okay, that is the next bench. See you in the next lecture series. Okay then.